Hello, I hope you are well. Today, an experiment. I saw on his channel Daniel Cooper, who made some kind of inlays, yes, inlays, using various materials like baby milk. You have seen me do it with little balls in shower gel, and now I'm going to try on cream and epoxy resin. So, we'll have to wait for it to dry. But so Danielle uses a kind of lotion. Well, it's more like baby body lotion. I'm going to try my cream, which seems to have the right consistency. Here you see I have a stencil in my mold. These stencils are very hard. I hope it sticks to the bottom. My resin is ready and I leave it to rest while I go and do the other things. I have no idea if it's going to work. So I put some cream on the empty spots of the stencil, and then with a credit card or something like that, I spread my cream on my stencil. Like I said, I have no idea if it will work or not. It works for Danielle, but my name isn't Danielle. I spread well and remove the excess. Don't leave too much thickness, from what I understand, but you have to leave some anyway. I've cut my card in half so it will be easier. I'm not sure the stencil is idle. It's better to use Mylar stencil. So, now I have to wipe off the spillage. I'm left with greasy marks, which make sense. I wanted to say I have no idea because it worked. I don't know. Okay, where are my bubbles? A quick flick of the lighter and I'm off to pour my resin. I've still got a few marks. It's greasy, the cream. Oh my gosh. Oh. And okay, I'm the one doing something stupid. That would have surprised me. But it doesn't matter. It's a test. I'll get on the drawing I've got. I'll see what I come up with. I'm not going to redo everything. Okay, alright. Doesn't matter. So let's get started. You have to pour in a place where there's no drawing. And I pour very slowly, as close as possible, to avoid bubbles. I'm not going to fill the mold completely because there's a big mess anyway, as always. I run my stick around the edges for the bubbles to dislodge them in the corners. And then I take my lighter. I don't have many bubbles. This resin, once it's rested, is perfect. I'm not going to use alcohol, of course, because I don't want it to interfere with the cream. I don't know. And then I'll put it to dry. I cross my fingers. So, see you in a second. Well, all is dry. Let's see how it looks. I'd made 3 times too much resin, of course, so I did a few other things. Particularly with this leaf mold, which is more a pastry mold. I put different shades of Chameleon powder in my leaves, and here I have tinted my resin. Let's see how it turns out, and especially if I don't get too many bubbles. Ooh, great! I like my autumn leaves. I made this with clear resin. And the other one, yes, very nice shading effect. I'll show you in Delage later. And this one, I'm going slowly because it's still a bit soft. Oof, the tip is very thin. And I don't think I've got too many bubbles. Hey, I've got no bubbles at all. Wonderful. I'm very happy. This one I'm a little bit disappointed because I'd added, you know, the little balls I made in another video. I had some that had come off, so I added them, but you can't see them at all. Okay. There's in clear resin, and as I poured clear resin, so they're invisible. And then this one, where I tinted my resin, everything comes off super well. So here I tinted it a little autumn color. And then I continue with my mold with lots of little holes, you know, just to finish my resin. Nothing out of the ordinary. It looks like I told you last time when I did it in black. It looks like lava. Well, I might come in useful for something. We'll see. But I think it's nice. And I don't have any bubbles. Oh, extraordinary. I also had this mold lying around waiting to be stored. Well, this is a very shallow mold, so obviously the antlers aren't quite clean, a small deer. But yes, it's not a deep mold at all. But that's good. It's done, all dry well. Now let's see this one. I can see I've got micro bubbles on the cream. But let's see the result. Okay, here. Good. I'm going to use a little alcohol to clean the cream, of course. Ooh, I'm very impatient. I'll rub it well. And it works. Yes, of course you have to look at it upside down. Oh, my hand cream works really well. So I've got little bubbles, but I don't mind. I guess when the resin starts to harden, it gives off heat, and I think that's was what introduces bubbles. That was Daniel Cooper's conclusion too. But it's great for making inclusions. I need to improve my technique as usual, but it's great. I'm happy. I'll show you all in the Delage. Bah, the shades, it's not so obvious in daylight. It's much prettier in person. I really like this one. It's got great highlights. This in another one, very, very nice. Yes, maybe it would be better on black. Yes, I should have used it on black. And my other autumn leaf, wow, it's still transparent since I used clear resin, and it's matte because there are pastry molds. Yes, they are very beautiful. A lot of shades. And my little deer, I think. Yes, very nice. And now I'll show you my engraving. Okay. Oh, yes. Focus. Focus, please. You see, it looks like it's been engraved in some way. It's a great technique, and it doesn't require much cream or a thick milk. Yes, I love it. I'm very pleased with this technique. I'll come back indoors and put all on black, a black background. Look at the colors. That's something else. I love these autumn colors. So I'm so happy because it worked. When you run your finger over it, you can really feel the relief. Oh, I have to improve my... oops. That's good. So I was saying I'll have to improve my technique for spreading the cream, but rather than making inlays or whatever, with stencil, with that sort of things, you can really do some very, very cool stuff. Very nice. I spread the cream wrong. Okay, I did it quickly because, as usual, I'm in too much of a hurry. But it's really nice. Thanks, Daniel, for this technique. Well, I hope you enjoyed my video. See you soon. Bye.